Hello and welcome back to all of you, my beautiful peeps. Have you been trying to grow oregano and you are not successful? Well, today's your lucky day because in this video, I am going to be sharing with you el numero uno, one single trick. All you need is one trick to grow an endless supply of this miracle herb. All right, so when we first bought our house 6 years ago, I came and I saw some oregano in my yard. I had no idea what it was. All I knew was that it smells so good and it has these very thick leaves that look something like the leaf of life. And that's a lie, that's a lie. Because when I was in Jamaica, I actually had some growing on my step before I migrated here, and I don't think we were using them because I don't even think I know it could be used for cooking. I thought it was actually a flower, but when I came here and started gardening, I realized that this is a herb that we can use for cooking. So all right, yesterday when I was pulling out my ginger, and I have all of this oregano left over. All of this was in the barrel up there. See all of this? That's oregano that I got from a little piece of plant. So the only thing that you have to do to grow an endless supply of oregano is to cut the oregano in small pieces, as small as possible. Well, these are some good sizes. Can you see? Very good sizes. Let me grab a few more pieces and then I'm going to show you what I will be doing. All right, so this should be enough. Let me show you exactly what I'm gonna do to have an endless supply of oregano. As long as God lend me breath, I can never be out of oregano again. All right, my peeps, let's head to the back of the garden. Yep, umbrellas still functionally working, doing their job. Everything is looking so green and pretty. Look at these turmeric. So pretty. My pop-ups, I don't have anything under there as yet because I took out the strawberries. What was left in there is dead. Now I'm going to be utilizing this area right here. Let me put down the oregano. So the first thing you're going to do, my friends, you are going to find an ideal spot in your garden where you want to plant your oregano. These baskets right here, I was actually saving them to plant some sweet potatoes, but I am going to be using these baskets for this video. I might even still grow some sweet potatoes here because I am mostly growing sweet potatoes. Well, not mostly. I started growing more sweet potato now for the leaves. All right, so you might be wondering why I added the oregano to the back section of the crate and not to the front. So this is a pallet, and you see all this oregano here. When they start growing, they are going to be vining on this pallet right here, and in a matter of weeks they can just pull off the entire palette right here with oregano. All right, so let me go ahead and plant the rest that I have left. All right, my peeps, so I'm going to be putting 2 pieces of oregano in this barrel right here. So this is the first piece. Put it right there. And then I'm gonna pull out this old tomato. I'm gonna be putting the other one right here. Y'all saw how that oregano got so big in that barrel up there? All right, so can you imagine what is going to happen when these two pieces of oregano grow and start vining on this fence? Yeah, you got that right. You are going to have an endless supply of oregano as long as you are breathing breath through your nostrils. So let me see if I can get another little piece in here. What I am simply telling you folks to do is, if you have an oregano plant, all you have to do is just to cut off some little pieces, start planting them all over in your garden, all over. So if one plant even die, then you know you got something coming up in another area. And that is the strategy. That is the trick. It's not really like planting it up against a fence per se. The trick is to get multiple pieces of oregano. So I have 1, 2 pieces here, I have 1 piece there, I have 3 pieces there. And look what I have back here, you peeps. Look, here are some oregano. Hold on, I need to go around. Look here, I have oregano in this wheelbarrow right here. And y'all remember that I have oregano in all these grow bags that I planted my sweet potatoes. Yes, and I also have a fence right here. So when all of my oregano starts to grow, well, as you can see, they are already growing, and they are going to vine on this fence. I am going to have an endless supply of oregano. Endless. See? Look at this, my peeps. I have oregano here, oregano here, oregano there, oregano all the way over there. And look what I got here. Oregano. So if you love to use oregano like myself here, I would advise you go start propagating your oregano right now. Yep. If you even have a little plant that have a few, like maybe 2 or 3 extra branches, cut them off and go stock them somewhere else in your garden to have an endless supply. Because once you have them growing like that, you will always be able to just cut and stick and cut and stick, propagate as you go. And as long as you breathe breath through your nostrils, as I say, you can never be out of oregano. I mean, they have so many medicinal purposes. They are called the miracle herb. They have so many names, so many names. I can't remember some of them right now. I know that it is called the Chinese thyme, Spanish thyme, and let me see. I was just checking to see another name for it, and I believe they said it is also called the marjoram. Marjoram, I think so. Let me see other names for the Chinese, for the oregano. Marjoram, Spanish, Italian, and French cuisine it is used in. Well, if you know any other name that the for the oregano, you can go ahead and comment down below. But yes, my peeps, that is the only way you can have an endless supply of oregano, and your oregano will never die. It will just continue growing like that. All right, so I have now come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Oh my goodness, have some manners, yo. Yeah, thank you so much for coming along with me, my peeps. For all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much. And for my newbies, welcome on board. This is yours truly, the Glades Garden Girl, your creative cultivator over here in Zone 10A, Florida. Remember now, our #1 priority on this channel is to save as much as we can as we grow as much as we can. And what are we going to do to do that? Well, we are going to be salvaging things. We are going to repurpose things because, of course, I am the creative cultivator. I am going to be utilizing any and every resources I can find around me to grow food in so I can save lots and lots of money. Yeah, so if this is something that you like to do, please be my guest to watch other videos where you can learn some DIYs. You can tweak stuff and, just make them to your own suit, yeah. And be happy.